So allow me to introduce myself. I am, in fact, the world's most interesting man.
Don't you get it, man?
That shit, bumbo. That shit, bumbo. That shit, bumbo.
Welcome to True Be Talking, and I am your host True. In this video, I'm going to be talking a little boxing. But before I get into that, first off, I just want to take a shot. Take a shot real quick of some good whiskey. If you never heard of this, it's called Uncle Nearest. It's a really good bourbon, 93 proof, and it's black owned, and it goes down like water, yo. It's one of the smoothest whiskeys I ever had. Toast to the Skyline and everybody under it. Skyline Republic, ain't nothing above it. All right, with that out the way, first thing I want to jump into is that boy Vasily Lomachenko ducking Tank Davis. It was clearly a duck. If you don't know, Vasily Lomachenko and Gervonta Tank Davis were at the negotiation table, negotiating a fight that was going to be made for November of this year. But Lomachenko backed out, pulled out of the negotiations, said he's not in the mood to fight right now, per his manager. He's not in the mood to fight. You know, in these situations, you want to say, man, if you don't want to fight, just say that. Well, he said that, and you know, it's clearly he's ducking. He doesn't want any problems with Tank, at least not right now. He's not ready to be knocked out by Tank right now. That leads me to my next thing. Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson possibly taking up that November date. Not sure if they're officially in negotiations yet. They may be. I think if they are, they just started. But that's the fight I think most boxing fans want to happen right now. Shakur Stevenson and Tank Davis. My outlook on that matchup, I think it's going to be a really good fight based off of how Tank Davis is able to pressure his opponents while he's also analyzing, trying to figure them out, figure out what they're going to do. He's going to force Shakur to fight. We're going to see, you know, what type of punches Shakur really has. We're going to get to see his full punching power, his full punch skill set. I think this is going to bring some of the best out of both fighters, because Shakur is, you know, very solid defensively. Very good footwork, very good at finding his distance. I know a lot of people says he runs. I mean, he had that one fight where he said, you know, his hand was hurt. That's why he had to, you know, move as much as he did with Edwin De Los Santos. That could have been the case, could not. Either way, he won that fight. He still has good foot movement. In his last fight, he didn't get a knockout, but it was still a very solid win, very good win for a good boxer. He put on a good show. I personally felt like he put on a good show. He didn't get the knockout, but he hit the dude with everything but the kitchen sink. The dude was kind of bouncy, kind of jumpy around, and he figured him out pretty quick and kind of slow, and he started slowing him down. So to me, that just showed he has a really high boxing IQ. As far as Tank Davis, we all know, big puncher. Most people just classify him as a knockout artist, but he's a really good boxer. If you go back and watch any of his fights, you will notice that, you know, early on, he's just analyzing. He's just taking in data. He's getting his jab out there, getting a couple other punches off. But he also has a large array of punches where he can hit you with. He can hit you with an uppercut, hit you with, you know, straight left, straight rights, whatever it is. You know, he knocked Frank Martin out with a left uppercut and a left straight. You know what I'm saying? Like, boom. And gave him one, like that's how he knocked him out. So I think it'll be a really good fight. Like I said, I think it's gonna bring the best out of both of them. Hopefully they make that happen, and we get to see that and see where it goes from there. But coming up, August 3rd, this coming up Saturday, we got a fight with Terrence Bud Crawford, and Israel Madrimov. I think this is gonna be a really good fight as well. But it's a tune-up fight. It's a tune-up fight at 154, right? He's moving up in weight, but he is fighting for a belt. It is for a belt. Israel Madrimov, he only has 10 or 11 professional fights, but he has an extensive amateur background, had a lot of fights in the amateurs. He's strong, he's fast, he seems pretty smart in the ring, he can move well, he can punch well. It's gonna be a really good match. It's not like some bum he's just picked up to, you know, go knock over. He's a belt holder. If you're a fan of Bud Crawford or know anything about him, you know he's belt hungry. He's going after them belts. So he's gonna, you know, take on Madrimov to get another belt. I think from there, if we see him win this fight, Errol Spence supposedly is going to be fighting Fundora in the near future. It was set for October, but I think there's a court case or something going on with Errol and it had to be pushed back. But they're going to make that fight happen. That's also for a belt. And of course, Bud has already said, hey, he gets a belt at 154, let's do it. No reason why we wouldn't. But that's hypothetical and in the future. But I think Bud's gonna come out with the win. I think he'll knock him out. I think it'll be around 9 to 10 rounds. This being a bigger guy, bigger weight division, he doesn't look like he's gonna go down. If he does go down, he's not gonna go down easy. But I think Bud's gonna figure him out. The way he places his punches, with his punch accuracy and how well he's able to find his angles and catch guys when they're coming in or whatever the case may be, I think he's gonna put him on his ass, personally. Also, for this undercard is stacked. It's crazy. The other fight I want to watch is Isaac Pitbull Cruz. He's going up against Valenzuela. Don't know much about Valenzuela, but Pitbull Cruz is one of my favorites right now. I love to see him fight. I love the aggression he fights with. Like his name says, Pitbull, coming in, non-stop, headstrong. You're going to have to hit him with some of everything to keep him off of you. Tank Davis fought him a while back, a few years ago. Pitbull was actually a little smaller than he is now. He looks like he's gotten bigger, but Tank hit him with everything he had, but around about the 6th or 7th round, I think Tank realized, I'm not gonna knock this dude out. He ain't going, so I'm gonna just have to outbox him, and he just had to box him and try to keep him off of him all night, but that's pretty much it. Like, he's gonna come in straightforward, throwing big punches, and he's looking to put you on your ass. I'm definitely excited about watching him fight again. Andy Ruiz is going to be fighting Jarrell Miller. Don't know much about Jarrell Miller, but Andy Ruiz, kind of excited about seeing him fight again. Don't know how that fight is going to go. Don't know if it's going to be exciting or not. Like I said, Andy Ruiz, I've seen him fight a few times, and I do like the way he boxes for the most part. So excited about that. And I'm also looking to watch David Morrell fight. I don't know anything about David Morrell, but I also follow Fanon International Boxing, his channel. Shout out to Fanon. Over there in that chat, a lot of people is talking about David Benavidez is running from David Morrell, and of course how Canelo is running from Benavidez. But I'm like, yo, if Canelo's running from this dude, but this dude is from this, let me see what this dude talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to see what his fight is going to look like. I am the type that goes back and watch old boxing matches. I do that from time to time, or all the time, really. Something I just like, because I really just love boxing. So I'm definitely going to go back and watch some of his older fights, but I want to see a fresh fight first. But definitely excited about the fights coming up this weekend. Probably not going to be able to watch all of them. I'm going to be at my father-in-law's birthday dinner. No matter what, I'm watching the Pitbull fight. No matter what, I'm watching Bud. So, we could be singing happy birthday, cutting the cake, whatever. Hey, bro, Bud boxing. I'm in my phone, fam. I'm sorry. I gotta watch that. I gotta watch Pitbull. That's all I had. More vids coming soon. Make sure you like, share, comment, and definitely hit that subscribe button. Your boy True McFadden. Like I said, this has been True Talking, and I'm out.
Oh, it's good. Good and terrible.
In my room, sometimes I stare at the wall, thinking of ways to get paid. Man, ain't no feelings involved. I got no bitch on my mind. I got some stress on my chest. Shit, I got bills and some debt. Sometimes it's hard to feel blessed. I keep my mind on my goals and I keep my eyes on the prize. I keep a milk chocolate chick with big tits and thick thighs. One road on the table and I got a glass full of Crown. I gave her vodka and gin. Now all I drink on is brown.